My name is Alex Coach with Gustan Cho Associates, talking to you today about manual underwriting. So you've been denied because you get a refer eligible, or you've been denied because you're in a Chapter 13, and the underwriters or the bank is telling you that it's a manual underwrite. We don't do those. You come to us and we do a manual underwrite. So let me talk about the most popular one. People who are in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. If you've been in that bankruptcy for 1 year, made the payments on time, and you've opened no new debt that you were late on. So if you open debt, that's okay, but if you're late on it, you're dead in the water. Or if you're late on your bankruptcy payment, you're dead in the water. So there's the first step that I'm going to ask you before I let you know if we're okay for manual underwrite. Number two, if you have a mortgage, then you have to have 12 months paying the mortgage on time, or if you're renting, I need to see proof of 12 months rent. That's the second step. Third step is to find out if you have debt to income ratios that fit the guidelines. For FHA, it's 31/43, or 37/47, or 40/50. 31/43 means your front end mortgage payment divided by your gross is 31% or less of your income. So if you're staying below 31 on the front end and below 43, which is the back end, which includes all your debts, car payments, credit cards added to the mortgage, divided by your gross. If that's under 43, then you fit the first level of manual underwrite, which means you don't have to have all these crazy compensating factors. All you need to do is have one mortgage payment in the bank after you close. So after you have the down payment and the closing costs taken care of, which you can be creative on that too. You can get closing cost credits, you can get gifts for down payment. So once you have those covered, you have one mortgage payment left over in the bank of your own money. It cannot be gifted to you. Of one mortgage payment in the bank for your own money, then you pass the manual underwrite test. If you want to go to 37/47, you have to have one of these compensating factors. So there's 4 compensating factors. 1 is 3 months mortgage payments in the bank after you close. 2, pass the residual income test, which is kind of complicated. 3, no payment shock from your current rent or mortgage payment. So if you're currently paying $1,000 and you stay within 5% of that, don't go greater than that, then that's considered no payment shock, and that is a compensating factor. Or 4, you have additional income we're not using. So if you have overtime that you've been receiving for the last year, we're not including that in your debt to income ratio because you need to receive overtime for 2 years to be able to use it. So that would be considered a compensating factor. So you need one of those to do a 37/47 manual underwrite. And then there's 40/50. 40/50 manual underwrite, you have to have 2 of those compensating factors. So you have to pass 2 of those tests that I just talked about. So those are the basics of manual underwriting for FHA. Now manual underwriting for VA is a lot easier. All you need is 1 month mortgage payment in the bank and no lates in your credit report for the last 12 months. So if you're in a Chapter 13, no lates on that. If you get a refer eligible on a VA, all you need is 12 months clean, no new collections, no lates, and then we can go up to 54 DTI on a manual underwrite for you. It's a lot easier on VA. So in FHA, when it's a refer eligible, the same manual underwrite guidelines apply as the Chapter 13 manual underwrite. So there's no difference on the rules of the ratios. So those are the skinny on manual underwriting. We specialize in that here at GustanCho.com. So give us a call. My number is 630-915-7550, or go to GustanCho.com. Thanks.